Hello everyone! It's a new year, and what do people think about when it's a new year? The future! So, let's play a game today that shows us the future. It's Netscape Cybermind, not Netscape Navigator, but yeah, Netscape Cybermind. This is it's a currently free game. You can get it from itch.io. It's been around for a while. I think it's already a few years old, and it's still under development. Yeah, this game here is being developed. It's in development. There are new features coming. There's a new version being worked on, which has been in the works for quite some time. But I don't know how much longer it's going to take. It's taking a while to get the new version out. So I just thought, what the heck, let's just make a video about this. I'm not the first person to make a video on this game, but most of the videos on this game either don't play the whole game through, or they do it without commentary. So I'm going to try to do both. I'll do it with commentary, and I'll try to play the whole game through. It's not a super long game, but it's just long enough to make you think that it's longer than it is. You know, like sometimes you'll get those joke games, which are like 1 or 2 levels. This game is, I think, 4 levels, which is just long enough to make it seem like, yeah, it's going to be a little bit longer than I expected, and then suddenly, boom, it ends. So let's see. Let's go ahead and let's see. What do we have here for options? We have, okay, I have, that's interesting. Why did the resolution go to 640 by 400? That's odd. It just changed the resolution on the fly. That's weird, because I had it set to, I believe I had it set to this. Is that right? I think it is. Hold on, let me check. Is that what I was expecting? 720 by 760. No, I was expecting 1280 by 768. That's weird. I had it set to that, but it changed by itself. Very strange. Okay. Okay, so graphics, medium is fine. My laptop's not that super fast, but the effects don't really get that incredibly crazy, so going to ultra doesn't really bring you that much anyhow. Field of view 90, it should be okay. Yeah, I'm playing in a window. I hope the audio settings are okay. Yeah, I think we can work with that. All right, let's go ahead and start a new game. So you can already tell this is a very futuristic looking game. It's made to look like something from the future. It kind of reminds me of a couple of other games, but well, we'll get to that. Yeah, it's supposed to look like this. There we go. Now we get the startup screen. So yeah, it mimics the sound of a computer turning on. You hear that wonderful modem sound. And yeah, this will be a familiar sight to many people. It's basically Counter-Strike, except here it's called Counter-Force, but it's obviously meant to look like a Counter-Strike window. Now, you can't actually click on any of the things here. This is all just for show. All you can click on is the OK button down here, so let's click on OK.
Hey dude, I was wondering when you get on. I'm just about done getting the server up and running, but what I got here should be good enough for now. Come on.
I've heard some people say this guy's hard to understand. I don't find him that hard.
How does it feel? VR. I mean, it sounds pretty weird. I don't know if I could do it. Too expensive anyways. Speaking of, you're going for the Ella's job tonight, right?
Yes, I am.
I can't say I envy you. It sounds like a real pain in the ass.
Yes, it is.
I should really stress this isn't a good idea at all. Whatever they're paying you, it's not worth it. If you really want to do this, though, your best bet's talking to Dr. Dial-Up. He spends most of his time on Fantasyscape these days, so you're going to have to make your way there. I know a little exploit in their email servers that'll help you out. Here you go. You should be able to escape the Counterforce server network from here. It'll take you straight to the email server. Hold on just a sec. I have something for you. It's something I've been working on for a while. I haven't had the opportunity to test it, but you might find it useful. You'll figure it out. Either way, good luck in there.
Thank you, sir. So again, I've heard some people say this guy's hard to understand. I don't find him that hard to understand, but if you didn't catch the gist of what he was saying, basically he's saying, I mean, the whole plot of the game is we're some kind of a hacker. We're trying to get into some corporate network by sort of tunneling or springboarding from this Counter-Strike network, except of course here it's Counter-Force. But we're kind of springboarding from this Counter-Force server into some other system here. So we go through this door here, and he used cheats to give us a gun. There we go. And that was a level transition, and yeah, the door behind us is now closed. We can't go back. So yeah, right away you can see the game. I mean, that obviously was meant to look like dust from Counter-Strike, but the rest of the game is fairly techno-fetishist, so it has all these things that are made to look like, you know, traces and vias on circuit boards and things like that, and there's this little sort of diving board that we jump off here into this stream. Yay! Whee!
Whoa. Technology.
And yeah, this is just falling down. This is just, there's not really much we can do at this segment. There are just these green clouds. Okay, and we fall down into this thing here. The developer actually said that this was a lot of work to do. Like, it looks very simple, but the developer said it took an inordinate amount of work to trace out the path through this kind of bit shoot tunnel thing in Unity. Like, it's just a few seconds of this kind of animation, and it took apparently an inordinately long time to do that. So here we go. We're in the game. You press space to jump, and you use WASD to walk around. I mean, it's a first-person shooter. So this is fundamentally a first-person shooter inspired by Half-Life. The mechanics are basically meant to evoke Half-Life. Oh, and you know what I forgot to do? The game has a weird bug in it where once you finish the game, if you start a new game, you keep the old weapons. So we're actually supposed to only have the pistol. Yeah, so this is the gun that the guy gave us at the beginning. We're supposed to only have this weapon, but I forgot to delete the... that was my mistake. So I forgot to delete the config, so we actually have all the weapons in the game because I finished the game before. But that's okay, we'll just ignore it. We'll play fair and we'll only use the weapons that we're supposed to have up to this point. So technically I could use any weapon at this point, but I'll stick with the pistol because we're supposed to only have the pistol at this point. So it starts off pretty simple, you know, run and jump. I mean, it's a first-person shooter, but it has some platforming sections like this. You can press space twice to double jump. So space 1 is jump. You can double jump. It's cool. Everybody likes to double jump. You can use Q to exploit hackable objects. Now, there's exactly one hackable object in the game, and it's this DVD drive here. And you actually don't even need to hack it because you can double jump that distance anyhow, so you can totally just forgo hacking the hackable object. But if you want to, there's supposed to be a button on this. The button is actually those two green lights there. I don't know why. But if I hold Q now, it makes the tray open, and then we can jump on it and use it to make the jump easier. That's it. That was the one hackable object in the game. Now, the developer has acknowledged that he would like to have more hackable objects in the game, so there are more hackable objects being worked on. In the preview that I've seen, they're going to make pickups basically be hackable objects. So, like, instead of just having pickups lying around, you'll actually have little boxes. You need to hack the boxes open like that. That's, I guess, coming in a future version. But for now, pickups are just lying around, just like in typical first-person shooters. And yes, here we have grapple points. Now, these orange kind of floating cube thingies, that's one of the big draws of this game, these grapple points. Let me show you what they do. I'm going to press and hold Q, and it does that. I mean, it's a pretty basic kind of grapple thing. I mean, it's like a grappling hook. I mean, this has existed in games before. But this is a very important mechanic throughout the game. It gets used a lot in the game. Whoops. Oh, I forgot there was a second grapple point there. Okay, well, I already died. That's a little embarrassing, but okay, it's not too bad. Whoops, did I die? Oh, almost died again, but I got caught on some, like a platform down there that caught me. Almost died a second time. So yeah, if you fall down here, you lose a little bit of health and then respawn at the last checkpoint. So I lost, like, you can say I lost a little bit of health in the lower left there, but it's not too bad. Didn't get too badly mangled by that. There are two grapple points there. So there's the first grapple point there, and then there's the second one. I needed to grab the second one in sequence. The game gets a bit tricky with these grapple points because sometimes they do have them in sequence like this, and you have to kind of be ready to grab them like that. It can get a little bit tricky. So yeah, use multi-gun to protect software integrity, which basically means use the gun to shoot your enemies and don't get hurt. Now, that thing over there, that is a turret. And a lot of the enemies in this game have terrible range. Like, I could shoot that turret from here, but for some reason it hasn't recognized me. Like, the enemies don't recognize you from far away. So I could just shoot it from here, but just to show you a little bit better what it looks like. See, now it's noticed us, and now it's shooting at us. So, can we... There we go, got it. So yeah, you can see the game looks very techno-fetishist, as I said. A lot of the surfaces here are made to look like circuit boards. I mean, this is obviously, you know, just circuit traces and vias. Here you can see this is probably taken from a circuit diagram, so you can see surface mount resistors and capacitors and things like that. What it reminds me of is a game called AI Wars: The Awakening. I don't know how many of you folks know that game. There's an old game from like 20 years ago, or actually even more than 20 years ago, I think, called AI Wars: The Awakening. And kind of the goal of the game is to nourish an AI. You kind of collect data to feed an AI and kind of bring the AI to life by feeding it with information. It's kind of a strange game. I can't say that I really like it. Things that I just picked up are ammo and health and armor. I can't say that I really like it, but it's definitely a unique game. It's a very unusual game, and it has this kind of look. I kind of like the look. I admit it's a little bit gaudy. It's kind of artless, but I'm such a techno geek that I like that kind of look. So, and at the end of each level in this game, you have these so-called Netscape terminals, and what you do is you push a button like this, and that starts this loading process. So I guess this is kind of like loading the next level. In most cases, enemies will attack you when the level's loading. It's like one of those things where you have to defend your position while something's happening in the background. But for this first level, no. In the first level, you just push the button and you teleport to the second level. So here we go. That was like the tutorial, and now this is the first real level. So you can see this, again, this thing that I'm holding is something we get later. I'm not supposed to have it yet, so I'll just, again, switch to the pistol, and I'll just fight with the pistol for now, just to be fair, because we're not supposed to have those other guns yet. Okay, here we go. So first real level. So again, more grappling. Grappling figures pretty strongly into most of this game. I said the game had 4 levels, not including the one we just finished. If you include that, then I guess it has 5 levels, but that was more like just, again, like a tutorial or something. So this is the first real level. So including this as the first real level, I think the game has 4 levels. You can see, again, there's a turret there, and you can shoot turrets from fairly far away. This pistol is actually, you might think it's a pretty wimpy weapon. It's actually pretty good. It has pretty good range. It can hit from pretty far away, and it does pretty good damage, and it is really accurate. Like most pistols are not super accurate at range, this pistol is super, super accurate. So I actually like to use it a lot. It works almost like a sniper rifle. You actually get a proper sniper rifle later, but I can use this as a sniper rifle because it is really accurate at range. So let's try and get that turret. I think the turret will take 3 hits. The first turret took 2 hits, but most of the other turrets take 3 hits. So let's see if we can do this now. So 1, 2, 3. There we go. Got it. And of course, press R to reload, as in most first-person shooters. Okay, let's carry on, continue on. And this thing here is like the base that turret was sitting on. It will disappear in a few seconds. This is like what's left behind of enemies when they die, and yeah, there you go. Disappears after like, I don't know, 10, 20 seconds, something like that. So let's keep going. And in this level, there are a couple of branching paths you can take. There's a path that goes up there, and you can see there's like another turret up there, but there's nothing really there. There's really no reason to go there, so I'm not even going to bother going there. We can just ignore that and just carry on, just heading this way. That's not a way you need to go. It's just like a dead end. I don't even know why they put that there. Maybe just to turn people around. And I never quite figured out what you're supposed to do with this grappling point here. I get the impression that it's supposed to like grapple you up to there somehow, but I never really managed to do that. There might be something secret up there. It looks like there might be something up there. I'm not sure, but I'm just going to ignore it for now. So, okay, yeah. So here we have a room with a few turrets in it. Now the turrets shoot actual projectiles, and the projectiles get blocked by things like this platform that we're standing in front of here. But the pistol that we have is hit scan. Most of your weapons in this game are hit scan weapons. So I can actually destroy this. It's a little bit cheating maybe, but I can actually destroy this turret from here where it can't hit me. So again, let's try it. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I hit this thing here, so I wasted a couple of shots by hitting that, but let's keep trying. There we go. Got it. And it's not only that. That there is also a turret. And I think, yes indeed, there's another one here. So yeah, I mean, you can kind of cheese these turrets. I mean, once you see them from a distance, you can hit them from pretty far away before they start shooting at you. But just to get a better look at one, let me get closer to these two guys here, and we'll see them shooting at us a little bit better, just so you can kind of see what the turrets look like. And yeah, this is ammunition. So these all say pistol on them. This is all pistol ammunition. So 1, 2, 3 pistol ammo shots, or not shots, but like, I don't know, jars or whatever of bullets. Don't worry about conserving ammo too much in this game because your ammo resets after every level. At the start of every level you have, I think, 100 shots for each weapon that you have. So even if you finish with like 200 shots, it doesn't matter, you lose them, it just goes down to 100. So don't worry too much about saving ammo because it goes away at the end of the level anyhow. Let's come down here, and here is a big bad turret shooting at me. So let's, in fact there are 2 of them shooting at me. There we go. Took a little damage, but that's not too bad. And yeah, you have these lovely textures of, you know, like what looks like a quad flat pack there, and then some other stuff. I mean, it's, and you know, this of course is like that falling rain kind of thing from the Matrix, except in the Matrix it was, I think, Japanese characters, whereas here it's just ones and zeros. So it's all made to look very techno-fetishist, as they keep saying. Again, it looks like AI wars, but it looks cool. I like it. I like the way it looks. And this, of course, is a classic 3.5-inch floppy disk. All right, let's move on. So, oh, this guy is already shooting at us. Now, we'll have a chance to see these things up close later, but for now, the point is to shoot that pink thing at the top. They have some kind of pink thing at the top, which I guess is kind of like a brain, except it's actually enclosed in a glass container. So basically, you just shoot them until the glass shatters. I think these guys usually also take 3 shots if you hit them in that head, like head in quotation marks. It's not really a head, but like the brain pinky thing at the top. So let's see. 1, 2, 3. There we go. You can see there's a little explosion of pink bits as the glass shatters and all the pink stuff flies out. So that's how you can notice from a distance that you killed them. Sometimes, occasionally, they die without that glass shattering, but most of the time you'll see that little pink explosion, then you'll know they're dead, or not really dead, because I don't think they're alive technically, but destroyed or whatever. And yeah, those things do shoot at you, as you saw that thing was shooting at me, so yeah. I think they're called viruses or viroids because they're actually made to look a little bit like viruses, like biological viruses. Again, we'll see that more. We'll have a chance to see them later, but for now I'm just going to try and take them from a distance because unlike turrets, those things shoot at you from pretty far away. Now, we want to go in that direction there, towards that thing over there. Let's take a little detour here. I mean, we don't need to go this way, but just kind of, let's just check it out. I think there are just 2 turrets here. So what do we have here? I think we just have some ammunition, just some more power-ups here. I'm gonna shoot these turrets from here. When possible, I always prefer to shoot things from a distance because obviously it's just better that way. So what do we have here? Yep, 4 containers of pistol ammo, so might as well grab them, but I don't think we'll need them because this level's not that long, and again, we can't bring ammunition with us into the next level. You always start with 100 shots, regardless of how much ammo you had in the previous level. Can be a good thing if you had less than 100 shots. If you had less than 100 shots, you still start with 100 shots, but it's also a bad thing if you had more than 100 shots because then you lose the surplus that you had. So, yeah, just platforming along. Okay, there's another viroid there, so let's try and get it. 1, 2, 3. Oh, and there are more of them over here. There are more of them shooting at me from here. Boy, this is getting exciting. Yeah, see, these guys shoot from pretty far away. Unlike the turrets, these guys shoot at you from quite a distance. So it's good to try and pick them off when you can, because otherwise you'll have to be dodging their shots for a while. I know you can hardly see what I'm doing. It's like the whole pink area that I'm aiming at is like 2 pixels, but maybe a little bit more than 2 pixels at this resolution. But it's not very big at all. But yeah, I'm just trying to get rid of as many of those as I can, so I don't have to deal with them later. So yeah, this is the first. Okay, here's one. Let me run up to it. See, this is what they look like. There we go. So that's what it looks like and sounds like when you shatter that that pink thing that they. See, it looks kind of like a type of virus. There's a type of virus that looks like this. It has like little leg-like things almost at the bottom, and then there's like some kind of stem and some kind of construct here at the top. I forget which virus it is, but I've seen a virus that looks kind of like that. So they're obviously meant to evoke biological viruses, but of course, you know, also a play on word with information viruses. So this guy's actually beneath us, and we can shoot him from here if we're a little bit careful. I say him as if these things have a gender. I don't think they do. Again, I think they're probably just it's. Where's the exit from this? Oh, here. There we go. A little hard to see the exit there. All right, and here again we have some health. That thing with the green cross is health. And these things are armor. There we go. I'm already full on armor. I don't even need the second one there. Can I shoot this guy from here? Yes, I could. Yes, I did. All right. Let's keep going. And I guess we go this way. Oh, here we have chained grapple points. Chained grapple points can be tricky because if you're not used to them, your natural instinct may be to panic. To panic because this arm that you have that reaches up when you press Q. Whoops! Oh, there's another one up there. If you press Q, it takes like a second for the arm to show up, and you might start to panic and think, "Oh no, it's not working." And then you might, oh, it fell down. Sometimes they do that. Sometimes they fall off these platforms and then fall down. So if you panic and then release Q and then press it again, you're going to interrupt the process and you're probably going to kill yourself because you're probably going to fall. You need to hold it. Even if it seems like it's not doing anything, don't release Q. Just hold it down because your arm is probably going to come up in like a half a second. It doesn't come instantly, and if you're expecting it to, then you might start to panic, and then you'll probably kill yourself. So don't do that. So again, we have a couple of turrets here. I'm just going to take them out from here. There's one, and there's the other. Always reflexively press R when you shoot when you're done shooting to reload, so you don't get caught with a mostly empty magazine. All right, so far I think we're doing all right here. Which way do we go from here? I guess, okay, we go this way. And do we go, I guess we go up here. These orange grapple points have a limited range, so I can't use this one. I don't have that white sort of, what's it called? What's it called? Designation bracket or whatever. I forget the name. Designating. Anyway, so you have to get a little closer. If I'm this far away, I can't use it. So yeah, they have a limited range. You have to get a little bit closer sometimes if you don't see the white reticle. That's the word I was looking for. The targeting reticle. Yes. So if you don't see the reticle, then you might have to get closer. Here's some more health. Can always use that. There's a turret there. Let's shoot the turret from here if we can. Indeed we could. I guess I go up here. And yeah, this grappling and flying through the air like that, it does take some getting used to. I've gotten used to it, which is why I feel like I don't mean to boast, but I think I'm a little better at it than when I started, but it obviously does take some getting used to. Okay, this is what weapons look like. Weapon pickups look like this. So this is our first weapon pickup. It is a submachine gun. It's an SMG. So there you go. Now we have a rapid-fire SMG like that. Let's reload. There we go. And we have here ammo for the pistol and some health and armor. We don't need the health, but I'll take the armor. So we can use the SMG. I mean, yeah. I'll hold off on using it for a second. Let's use the pistol for now because I think... Yeah, so see what's happening here is there are a bunch of viroids on this platform up there. What the game wants you to do, or what the game kind of tries to set you up to do, is to jump up there and then get into a situation where you're stuck up there with a bunch of them surrounding you. But because I know that they're there, I hesitated for a bit, and now if you do that, you can kind of calmly pick them off from here from a distance, where it's a lot easier to dodge their shots and it's a lot easier to aim at them. If you just go up there and jump up there prematurely, you can do that, but then you're gonna be up there with a bunch of these guys shooting at you, and it's a little stressful. So it's better to just hang back here for a bit and just... I was not able to shoot that guy because there were so many corpses of Viroids in front of him that they were actually blocking my shot, so I was waiting for the corpses to despawn, to clear out. Okay, I think... Are we done now? Are there... Oh, another one fell down. Are we done here? Are there, oh, there's one more at least. I saw one more there. Oh, and there are at least two more. There's one there, and there's one already on this platform here. So I have at least two more that I want to take out before I go up there. There we go. There's one. And again, I'm pretty sure there's another one. This guy's also going to fall down. Yes, he did. Pretty sure there's another one. Yeah, looks like there's another one up there. Come on. Come on, buddy. Come over here. Come on, it's fun here. Come on. Get out here. Am I going to have to... Okay. All right, let's just jump up there and get him. See, and they play this tense music, like this sort of... action music starts playing, and you start thinking, oh, hey, it's supposed to be like a tense, sudden action, surprise action scene, but I kind of defused it because I killed those guys from a distance before jumping up here. So, yeah, sorry to spoil the tension. So again, the shooting in this game is meant to evoke Half-Life. I don't know that... I mean, it doesn't specifically remind me of Half-Life. It feels to me like a pretty normal first-person shooter, just like a generic first-person shooter. It's not bad by any means. I just don't think that it really evokes anything specific. And here we have SMG ammo, so grab that. Oh, here's another Viroid coming at us. Dodge his shot. There we go. I think there... Yeah, there's another one over there. Actually, I think there are a couple over there. Yeah, there's a couple of them over there. There. Sometimes they hide in these little rooms behind wall corners, but now, okay. So here we have more SMG and pistol ammo. Might as well collect it. Okay. And here we have the end of the level. So now we're going to have to defend our turf a bit. So now here I'm going to go ahead and switch to that SMG that we picked up. We have 355 shots for it, so that's more than... I think that's more than we'll need for this battle. So let's go ahead and... So what I'm going to do is I'm going to push the button, and like we saw last time, this green screen is going to show like kind of like a bar graph representation of loading. But what's going to happen is while that's happening, enemies are going to spawn here behind us. So we got to be ready. We got to fight them off while we're waiting for the loading to finish. So I'll push this and see if the loading bars start showing up. And see those blue pillars? Those blue pillars are enemies spawning in. When you see that, that's letting you know. See, that one didn't shatter. The glass didn't shatter on this one, but it still died. I think this one too. Actually, I think all three of these didn't. Yeah, there we go. They didn't have their glass shatter, but they died anyhow. Alright, let's see. Can we get these guys from a distance here? This is obviously a good place to use the SMG because you need to shoot a little faster because there's so many of these guys. So that loading is like 2/3 done or 3/4 done, so it's getting on, but we still have, see, this blue pillar has announced that there are more of these Viroids coming in, so let's defend ourselves while we're waiting for that loading to finish. There we go. Good timing. I ran out of shots just as the last one died. Alright, we have more of them coming in, but I think I don't need to kill them because, yeah, this is the loading transition. This kind of garbage showing up, that's letting you know that the loading screen is, that's the loading screen, that's the level transition. Alright, folks. I don't know if you saw, I forgot to point it out, on that screen that we were approaching it said, The Mall. So that's the transition to The Mall. This is The Mall. Folks, this is the most vaporwave. I was going to say cyberpunk. It's not cyberpunk. This is the most vaporwave thing you'll ever see in your lives, probably. Get ready for Vaporwave Supremo Deluxe. Now, we need to be a little bit careful here because we have some enemies that spawn in. And these enemies are infinite. This is an infinite spawn point. I don't know what this guy's doing here. He's just kind of hanging around. He doesn't seem to have a face. These things, they have a computer screen for a head that says, "You win," with 3 exclamation marks. And if they look familiar to you, I think that's intentional. I think they're intentionally meant to evoke... Okay, I died. I'm pretty sure they're intentionally meant to evoke the Hound Eyes from Half-Life, because they kind of look and behave kind of like the Hound Eyes. So we need to go through that thing here, but this gate closes and traps us here. So we need to wait a little bit, and we need to kill these Hound Eyes while we're waiting for that gate to open. So we have the Hound Eyes... Whoops. Ran out of ammo. And when they die, the screen turns red and has a frowny face on it like that. The Hound Eyes are not difficult to kill. They take only 2 shots, but they do quite a bit of damage if they get close to you. The damage they do is considerable. So, and you have to keep moving in this level. The thing is, in this level, enemies keep spawning in constantly. So you really have to keep moving. You can't stand still for too long. You know what? I'm just gonna, I wonder if I should turn down the music. I'm not sure how loud the music is. I feel like the music might be just a touch too loud. It's nice music. It's nice kind of easy listening music. Again, it's very, very vaporwave, but now over here, this is a sniper rifle. There we go. Now we have a sniper rifle. And here we have some sniper ammo. I'll gladly take that. Some health. And you can zoom in with the sniper rifle by pressing the right mouse button. So if I press the right mouse button, it zooms in like that. But you can also shoot no scope. And that's actually a good thing to do sometimes because the sniper rifle does good damage. A single sniper shot does really good damage, so it will kill those Hound Eyes in one shot like that. It also kills the Viroids in one shot like that. But there are just so many enemies here that I think it makes more sense just to keep running. Hey, I'm running with this Hound Eye. Just keep moving. I usually come out here and grab this, and also over here there's some health and ammo, and another SMG. I mean, we already have an SMG, but if we didn't have one, that would be a good place to get one. And look at this. This place is crazy. This is like the central mall area, and this place is just absolutely wacko. There's just so much stuff here that spawns in. It's really difficult to fight these things, and it's kind of counterproductive to do so because I think more will just keep spawning in. You just have to keep running here. I know it looks overwhelming, but just keep running because if you stop and try to fight them, they'll probably kill you. And again, even if you manage to kill a lot of them will just respawn right back in. So just keep running. Okay, are we safe here just for a second? Let me see. Let me actually just turn down the music and sound. I think the music might be a bit loud, so let me just turn down the music just for a bit. Sorry. Alright, so we're safe here just for a second. So we have these floating platforms which are floating on like purple jets of whatever. And our goal is up there. So you can, well, can't really see it very well from here. But you can see how these platforms go up. So you want to follow these platforms up. And your ultimate goal is at the top there. See that thing there? It looks kind of like an arrow. Well, it's kind of hard to tell from here. It'll be more clear when we get to it. But let's just go up there. I mean, it's pretty clear these platforms go up and up and up in that direction. So we want to get up there. That's kind of apparent, I guess. So let's do that. Let's head up there and see what we can find. Yeah, this mall is... When you first play it, it seems really, really overwhelming because there's so many enemies. But you can see if you run, like if you just run, you can kind of get to safety. Don't try and fight them. Do not sit around and try to fight them because you'll run out of ammo. I think those enemies spawn infinitely. Like they're just like if you kill them, they'll just come back. So don't get caught up in a fight there because you're going to kill yourself. And whatever enemies you kill will just come right back. So it's not worth it. It's not worth losing your ammo and your health when trying to fight them. But yeah, most of the game, like I said, it has a very techno look. Like it looks like circuit boards and stuff like that. This level, the mall, is just a bit different. It has, I mean, again, it's vaporwave. It's extremely vaporwave. You have the shopping mall setting. You have that smooth sort of easy listening jazz music playing. It's total vaporwave all the way. Yeah, here comes the music again. And it's good music. I mean, I like this aesthetic. I like vaporwave. I like this whole sort of semi-ironic take on commercialism, which is what vaporwave is. I mean, it's cool. It's cool, but this level is quite scary. So I need to get up. See, this grapple point has a super long range. The grapple points here let you grapple them from a really long way away. Can I get onto, yeah, I think I can. There we go. Okay, and see, things are teleporting in here. Don't bother trying to fight them. Don't waste your time. Here we can get some ammo, but otherwise don't fight the things that are here because, whoops, I did what I wasn't supposed to do. I let go of Q. All right, try that again. There we go. Just grapple up here. I'm just going to be a real cool grappler and just grapple all these in midair without even landing. Just grapple all the... Yeah, see, if you get good at it, you can kind of just keep doing this. Just kind of grapple all these things in sequence without even hitting the ground or landing on these platforms. Just... I mean, technically, you don't even need these platforms. You can just grapple these things in the air. Kind of cool to show off with once you get good at it. So what you could do now, you could actually grapple directly. So now you can kind of see that thing is an arrow, and it's kind of pointing to the exit. That's the exit there. But I don't know why. Let's see what happens. Let's give it a try. Let's just go right to the exit. I think what'll probably happen is we see, and I don't know why the screen turns black like that. See, everything just kind of turned black for a moment, and now we get these things. Okay. If you go to that exit too quickly, if you just run for that arrow, what usually happens, I don't know if this is a bug or if this is intentional, but what usually happens is you just start the level over. I don't know why that happens. I don't know if you're supposed to kill all the things here first or wait a while. I have no idea. It seems like you're supposed to come up here and then wait a while, kill the stuff here, bide your time, and then after some time has passed, then go towards the arrow. So, oh, also, if I get up my sniper rifle so I can zoom in on it a little better, that up there is also a weapon, but I have no idea how you're supposed to get to it, or if you're supposed to. It's just kind of, it's floating way up there. I have no idea how you're supposed to get there, to be honest, or if you even can. Maybe it's just like there to taunt you and say, no, you can't get up there. I have no idea. That is a weapon, but we can't get it now. All right, so everything here has been killed. Oh, except for these turrets. There are some turrets here. Get that one, and get that one. Yeah, see, the sniper rifle is good. The sniper rifle is really good. You can even kill turrets in one shot with it. So everything here has been killed now. So I'm going to go ahead and just actually wait for these platforms to disappear. I think the left one disappears first because I think I killed the left one. Well, killed. Yep, there we go. And then this one disappears. There we go. All right, let's try and approach this arrow now. Hopefully it won't spawn back to the beginning of this level. Here's the little transition, and you can kind of see what we're approaching. It looks kind of like... Yes, a train. Yeah, so we successfully transitioned to the next level. And yeah, this is a train level because, in boomer shooters like this, there is always a train level. So, so what are we up to now? We have the pistol, an SMG, and a sniper rifle. And the sniper rifle is really good. It is a very useful weapon, as sniper rifles often are. So let's make good use of it. So we can shoot that turret there. There's another turret farther on that we can also shoot from here, I think. Or maybe... Oh, yeah, we got it. Okay, cool. All right, so what do you have? Oh, we have... Okay, I think this is a bug. We have shotgun ammo here, but we don't have a shotgun yet. We have ammo here for a weapon that we don't have yet in this level. So I think that's a mistake. I'll take it anyhow, but we don't actually have it. Well, actually, technically I do have it because I have all the weapons, but you're not supposed to have the shotgun at this point, so I think that's a mistake in the game. Here we have pistol ammo again and SMG ammo. Okay, fine. So yeah, this game takes a lot of cues. Again, it's kind of like Half-Life. It takes a lot of cues from old boomer shooters And like I said, in boomer shooters, you always had a train level, so here's the train level. Oh, there's another turret. Let's go ahead and shoot that down. Well, let me turn up the music again, because this is actually... This is my favorite music in the game. I like this music. Alright, so we have here a doggy, but it really can't hurt us because there's a gap between this train car and the next one, so we can just easily pick it off with our pistol or something like that. That Viroid over there is shooting at me, so here you can clearly see this. Well, actually, you can't because the Houndive's body is kind of blocked. There we go, you can kind of see the sad face that their screens take on when they die. So here you have some DIMMs, some DIMMs, some dual inline memory modules that kind of act as platforms. You can jump on... Oh, well, there's a Viroid right there. So you can kind of jump on these, and jump on these shipping containers to kind of get a leg up and see what's ahead of you. And yeah, these, like I said, these dogs are pretty easy to kill. Like, they're not very strong defensively, but they actually have a pretty strong attack if they get close to you, so best to keep your distance from them. Let's see what's up here. Can I double jump onto the shipping... Yes, I can. Double jump onto the shipping container. Alright, so we have... Oh, there's another Viroid right there. Alright, so, let me get out my sniper rifle, and... Can I hit that turret from here? I can. Can I hit that one from here? I can hit that one as well. Sniper rifle has pretty good range. It doesn't have infinite range. It does have a limited range, but it can obviously shoot fairly far. And that thing there is another weapon, which we're about to get. So let's go ahead and get it. Can I guess I'll just grapple onto this here. Double jump in midair. There we go. This is the disc thrower. You can see that little kind of stack, that circular thing in the middle. That is a stack of CDs. This thing shoots CDs. And this is a projectile weapon. Unlike, I think all your other weapons in this game are hit scan weapons. This is an actual projectile weapon. So if you shoot, see the things have actual trajectory and speed. So it seems kind of cool at first, and they ricochet too. So it looks really cool. At first you think, wow, it's really cool that I can shoot ricocheting CDs, like little sort of bladed disc kind of weapons. It looks very cool at first, but the problem is, because they are projectile, they are not good at shooting at pretty much anything. Like if I try shooting at this Viroid, it's just going to move. Because again, these things are not hit scans, so it kind of sucks for aiming at anything that's not right in front of you. Yeah, this is obviously the disadvantage to true projectile weapons that have a limited speed instead of being hit scan. So yeah, I almost never use this weapon. It looks cool at first, but it's more like a gimmick in my opinion. It doesn't really work well as a weapon. What do we have here? We have more pistol ammo, we have sniper ammo, SMG ammo, and we have health and armor. I will take it, thank you very much. Let's walk up this floppy disk, jump on these DIMMs, get on this shipping container here. And you can see those screens there have just like little Windows hour, well not little, but big Windows hourglasses on them. They don't mean anything, they're just there to provide a sense of motion, I guess, but they don't actually, they just kind of match the whole vaporwave aesthetic of this game, but they don't actually serve any purpose. They're just there to contribute to the sense of conveyance and motion that this train is experiencing. Okay, I think there are at least a couple of Viroids on that platform there, but I can't really get them from here. So let me switch to the SMG, and I can't grapple from here. There we go, I have to get really close to the edge to grapple. All right. Yeah, we have two Viroids here, so let's go ahead and deal with them. This thing is blocking my shots. There we go, got him. Oh, and there's a turret up there as well. There was a turret up there. Alright, let's just take a moment here to look out at the great expanse before us. So we have another car here with some of these matrix... Oh, hey, look, there's a Viroid there. Not anymore. And over there we have some, I don't know what's over there. We'll need to find out. We'll need to go over there and check it out. Let's check it out. Let's see what's down here. Oh, another Viroid. There we go. So yeah, these are just, I guess these are like supercomputer nodes or something, or cores. They just have these green ones and zeros falling down, and then on the side they have a ventilation fan. Alright, let's move on. Okay, there's another Viroid over there. Got that one. There's a dog there. Oh, let's grab the dog while we're... The dog ran away. Is it going to come back, or... Ah, what the heck, let's just grapple over there. Yeah, so we have a couple of dogs here. But they are pretty easy to deal with. I like those hourglasses, actually. They look kind of cool. I mean, they're just regular Windows hourglasses, but the aesthetic of this game is obviously pretty cool. Oh, what do we have here? We have unexpected visitors. Let me actually switch to the pistol for these guys because I don't want to waste my long-range ammo. Even though, again, I think I have more than enough of it for this level. But let's get these turrets here. And yeah, here we have another Viroid, another couple of doggies. Alright. Oh, and there's another Viroid up there. Alright. Oh, there's another one up there. Hold on, can I get this guy from here? Yep. Yes, I did. Again, I often use this pistol as a sniper rifle because the thing about the sniper rifle is it kind of messes me up because, I mean, the zoom on it is good, but it has a lot of recoil, whereas this pistol does not. So the sniper rifle, every time I take a shot with it, it kind of throws me off because of its massive recoil. If I switch to the sniper rifle, by the way, you can't use the number keys on the keyboard to switch weapons, which is kind of a deficit. You have to use the scroll wheel on the mouse to choose your weapons, which is unfortunate, but anyway. See, if I shoot the sniper rifle, it has a quite strong recoil. Whereas if I shoot with the pistol, recoil is relatively minimal. So I often use the pistol for long distance sniping for that reason, because I don't like getting my aim thrown off by that massive recoil which the sniper rifle has. Okay. So, I mean, the nice thing about a train level is you can't get lost. You always know exactly where you're going. You just keep going in one direction. So here again we have pistol, shotgun, and again we have shotgun ammo for a weapon we don't have yet, or are not supposed to have yet. So let's keep going. We're almost at the end here. That green thing there, that's the level loading thing that will start counting up as we start the level transition. Enemies are going to appear on these platforms here on that side and on this similar platform on this other side here. So we'll need to be ready for that. Let's get this ammo here. I don't need this armor yet, but I probably will soon. Okay, that is a big loading bar. Let's get started. Push the button, and the loading bar starts. Goes pretty slowly. Gosh, that goes really slowly. Now, I think this is a bug. See, enemies have spawned in here, but they don't come to us. They don't actually move to us. They just kind of stand there and wait for us to hit them. But it's good to kill them anyway, because another round of enemies is about to spawn in, and I think they do follow us. I think these enemies do start to come to us when the next batch of enemies spawns. So it's good to preemptively take these guys out before the next spawn happens. Actually, that loading is not too bad. It's like halfway done already. But let's get ready, because I think we're about to see another batch of enemies coming in. If you're cheap, you can actually just run back. You can run backwards across the train and, just like run in that direction. And there are no enemies there, and they won't be able to follow you there. So actually, you can kind of cheese it by doing that, but again, that is a little bit cheap. Let's try to play the game the way it's intended to be played. Actually, not that difficult. These enemies are still not pursuing us. I thought they would, but I guess they're not. Okay, that loading bar is almost done. I didn't even take any damage. Wow, I'm surprised. Well, because none of the enemies actually pursued me. Alright, that loading bar is just about done. So we should just about now... Yep, there we go. There's the loading transition. Level transition. Alright, here we are. This is the last level of the game, the office. And, yeah, there's a computer screen here with, again, with that kind of, you can now see it pretty clearly. It's obviously just like a Windows window with a big hourglass in it. So yeah, this door doesn't open. It's just like a generic office environment. I don't know how clearly you can hear. Hold on, let me actually turn up the volume of the game just a little bit here, because there's like a conversation here which is kind of hard to hear. The audio is not... let's see. Hopefully, I think that's about as good as we can get. Let's try this.
What do you mean you lost email? Watson, I swear to God, this is a Fortune 500 email server. We don't just lose emails. Is there a bug in your software? Because I swear to the user, I will send you directly back into QA if you make a mistake like this again.
So he's pretty hard to hear, but he basically said, "What do you mean you lost emails? We're a Fortune 500 company. We don't just lose emails." Okay, let me turn down the the sound effects. Let me turn down at least the volume in OBS in my recording software, because I think it's pretty loud now, and when I start shooting, the shooting is probably going to get kind of loud. Okay, so this is the last level. It's not very long. It starts off just in an environment like this. So you have these kind of devil-like enemies, but these guys here don't hurt you. They don't do anything, just kind of stare at the hourglass. That's all they do. They all sit in identical cubicles staring at their hourglasses, and on the other side here we have the same thing going on. I don't think you can get anything in any of these cubicles. They're all just identical. It's all just aesthetic. And here we have the last weapon of the game. This is the shotgun, finally. Now we have the shotgun. Now the shotgun is... I mean, it's a shotgun. It's a very shotgunny shotgun. By that I mean that it has quite a strong spread, so it's really good close up, but at range, you can see the spread on it is significant. So it is not something, like, it's the most shotgunniest of shotguns. You do not want to use this from a distance, but if you want to charge right up to somebody and shoot them in the face with this, it's a pretty good option for that. This does not open. So I don't really like the shotgun because I prefer to pick off enemies from a distance, but let's see if we can find somebody to use the shotgun on.
This is an employee-only area. What do you think you're doing?
Well, I'm hacking into your system and stealing all your emails, sir. There we go. See? If you just... Oh, that didn't kill that guy. I feel like sometimes my shots just go right through these guys. Like somehow there's like a clipping problem where the shots just go right through them. But yeah, like if they just run up to you like that, or if you run up to them like this...
Someone broke into the mail sorter room. This is not a drill. Foreign contaminant has broken into the mail sorter.
So yeah, if you just charge up to them like that, or let them charge up to you... Oh, here comes some more. Reload here. Wow, that guy took 2 shotgun shots to the chest. I think those shots went through him. Yeah, I think they did, because he had, like, some of my shots went here. So yeah, sometimes shots just go through those devil things. I don't know why. Okay, so here we have some shotgun ammo. Here we have some pistol ammo. Probably won't use that too much on this level. And here we have some health and armor. I'm actually going to leave this for now because I think we'll need that in a second. I'll leave that and come back for it in a second. Here we have some more of these guys. And these guys go down pretty well from the sniper rifle as well. Like that one shot killed him. And sometimes they just get stuck. Like sometimes they just kind of stand around like that and they don't really know what to do. So that's obviously a good opportunity to hit them with your sniper rifle. If you can, it's better to hit them from a distance. but you don't have to. You can obviously, again, the sniper rifle usually one-shots these guys if you can actually hit them. Yeah, see, these guys are just standing around. Well, okay, that guy's not anymore. He went running. All right, what else do we have here? Do we have... Oh, there's another one, another Viroid there. All right, I think I can go back and get that that health and armor now. This level's actually not that difficult, but a little bit of caution is in order because, you know, these devil enemies, they don't even hit that hard. Like, they don't do that much damage, but they do run kind of fast, so you need to kind of be ready for them. A little more ammo here. Oh! I said that, not being ready for that guy. I totally was not ready for that guy. Alright, I'll grab this health and armor that's there. Let's get back to the shotgun. I mean, I don't really like the shotgun that much, but this level's kind of meant for it, so I'll use it.
All employees are contractually obligated to defend this server.
This reminds me a little bit of the end of Darwinia, where you have those virus-infected emails that you have to approach. Just a little bit, not that much, but just a little bit. Alright, do we have a guy coming up here? I can hear like the guy shooting at me, but his shots are being blocked by this wall. There we go. Get some more ammo there. Alright, I think we have a couple more guys who will come down to greet us. Well, there's one. Well, since he's not moving... Or, well, he is moving, but not toward us, so let's take advantage of the opportunity to snipe him. Did I get him? Yes, I did. Alright. Here, have a little bit of ammo. Here, that white thing there, this is ammo for the disc thrower. That's pretty rare. You don't have a lot of pickups for the disc thrower, but here we have ammo for the disc thrower, which I don't use. Actually, let me use it once, since... Let's use the disc thrower here against this thing. There we go. It looks like that. They kind of, the discs kind of stick into enemies, and I don't know, man. It looks weird. Like I said, it's not a good weapon in my opinion. I don't like using it, but anyway. All right, back to the shotgun. So there's nothing this way, I don't think. Yeah, it's just a dead end. All right. Let's keep on going. Oh, here we have another. Is he gonna come around the corner? Guess not. Another guy here. Wow. Again, my shot just like went right through him. You can see it hit the wall on the floor there. Okay, anybody in here? No? Okay. I don't know what this sword... I mean, it says Fantasyscape. I don't know what that's supposed to be, but this obviously is another end-of-level loading thing. And this is the last level. So all this ammo and all this health lying around, you know what that means, folks. It's a boss fight. Well, actually, it's not a boss fight. It's a climactic fight, but it's not a boss fight because a boss is one big enemy. You don't have one big enemy. You just have like a big onslaught of enemies here at the end. Now, as I said before on the train, I think I said it, you can actually just run out of here. They fixed this in a later version of the game, which hasn't been released yet, but which I've seen in, I guess, beta. So once you press this button, you can actually just turn around, run out this door, and just run down this hallway, and enemies will start spawning in here. Like, they'll start spawning in this room, but you can just run away from them and just let the level loading complete without having to fight anyone. But again, let's, you know, for entertainment purposes, let's not cheese the game that way. Let's collect all this ammo that's lying around, and let's go ahead and start the final battle. So that's it. This is the final battle. So the loading screen starts. Let's at least get into a corner here and use the shotgun to deal with this person, that one. Okay, that was a pretty good first round. Let's wait for the next ones to... Okay, here we go. Here comes the next batch. Get rid of you, and you, and you, and you, and you. All right. So far, so good. That loading's already almost half done. I mean, it goes pretty slowly, but it's not that slow. Like, it'll take another couple of minutes and then we'll be done. All right, now we have some doggies. But the doggies are obviously no match for the shotgun. Where'd that dog go? There's like another dog that went off running in that direction. There he is. All right. Let's get a little health. Can use just a little bit of health, a little bit of armor. Not doing too badly here. I'm using up the power-ups here, but this loading is almost finished. I think we have one more. I think this might be the last big wave of enemies. So there we go. A couple of dogs and several of these devil things. More viroids. And you can, of course, use the SMG to shoot faster, but I feel like the shotgun is better here because it kills things faster. The SMG shoots fast. Here we go. Here's the level transition. The SMG shoots faster, but the shotgun kills faster. That's it. The end. So far. So, like I said, the game is still being worked on. There is new content coming sometime, eventually. I don't know when. But as things stand now and have stood for a little while, this is the full extent of Netscape Cybermind. So yeah, that's it. To be continued, which means, again, you know, there's more coming eventually. I don't know when, but yeah, that was Netscape Cybermind. So I kind of like it. I mean, I'm not totally crazy about it. I don't love it to death, but I do like the looks of it. I am kind of a sucker for these sort of cyberpunk-y, vaporwave-y, sort of techno-futuristic-y settings that look like circuit boards and computer chips and, you know, circuit diagrams and stuff like that. I mean, I know it's very cheesy and very, like I said, it's very gaudy. It's very tasteless, but it suits my taste, I guess. It's just, you know, the kind of person I am, I suppose. And the shooting is not bad. As a shooter, it's decent. A lot of people say it's very, very good, like really an excellent shooter. I don't find that it's excellent. I find that it's, you know, good. I mean, it's a competently made shooter. The shooting feels good, but I don't know that I would stack it up against any, you know, AAA shooter that, you know, that's come out in like the last 10, 20 years. But overall, you know, it's not really something you play for the gameplay. Like, the gameplay is not bad, but ultimately it's something you play for the atmosphere, and the atmosphere is pretty good. I like it. So, yeah, this has been Netscape Cybermind. Hope you've enjoyed watching. Thanks for coming along with me on this little journey into the Netscape of the Cybermind. I'll talk to you folks later. Until then, until next time, take care, everybody, and bye-bye for now.